As we bring to an end the year 2024, we can roll back something like 25, 30 years or so that I have known this person that you're looking at. Her name is EVA HEINEMANN. We kind of started as theater critics together, and over the years she has developed her bi-weekly program called High Drama, and it's H-I exclamation point drama, because she brings that joy and energy into seeing theater not just on Broadway, but off and off Broadway too. Now, she is not in her home. She's not even in a Broadway theater at the moment. Where are you right now, Eva?
I'm in West Village Rehab Center. It's right across from Film Forum in New York City because not only is it a new year, I've given myself a new knee.
Yeah, when you tell people rehab, they're thinking, "My God, what drug were you on?" But no,
nothing that pleasant. In fact, you get to take drugs here. That's the nice thing.
Well, how bad? I mean, in other words, was your knee out for a long time, and it took you finally got to have it done? Or?
Oh, it was so awful. I mean, I could not sit in the theater. I mean, I was in such pain that, and it's like, anything that distracts me from going to the theater, is bad. I mean, the fact that I've gone over 3 weeks without going to the theater is like, I'm surprised I'm not in withdrawal right now. And that's why I'm in rehab, because I have not going to theater withdrawal.
Well, how much, you have to be there another week and a half or two, or how long are you going to be in there?
Till January 9th.
Oh, geez. And then how long before you can resume normal-ish New York life?
I have no idea, but I'm still going to run around I have a walker and I accessorize and this is so boring. Anyway, let's talk about more interesting things.
Was it just one knee? Is your other knee okay? Or do you have to do that at some point down the road?
I will never do this again. I'll tell you right now, a warning to all you people out there. When people say, "Oh, I had knee replacement surgery and now I can leap tall buildings and cross mountains in a single bound," they don't tell you about the process, which is insanely painful and time consuming and grueling and horrible. But in the end, I will be able to go to the theater and sit without pain. I'll be able to walk around in the rain without agony. So in the end, it will be a good thing. It's just the getting there.
And it's like having... Yeah, some of those adjectives you used could be applied to some of the shows that you see on Broadway over the years.
One in particular. Oh, you want to talk about the worst thing I've ever... Okay, you know how much I hate Ivo van Hove.
Yeah.
I just despise him.
He's a director, by the way, folks. Yeah.
And there's this other director named Jamie Lloyd, who I think he studied under the master of Ivo van Hove and wants to copy him. So before I even saw it, I says to Mark, who loves Ivo van Hove and all that pretentious European garbage shit, excuse my language, oops, edit that out. Anyway, in fact, I got kicked out of Facebook because of the way I eviscerated this show. But I said, you're going to love it. I'm going to hate it. It's one of these directorial things. He doesn't care about the show, the script, the plot, the characters, nothing. It's all about me. I'm a great director. Look how innovative I am. Oh my gosh, I'm wonderful, aren't I? Who cares about the story? I'm brilliant director Jamie Lloyd.
And which show are we talking about? Is that not Cabaret, is it? Or which is...
No, Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, so sorry, it's Sunset, right.
Yeah, and then Nicole, who you can see her on YouTube singing, that famous song from which I can never remember the name of it. But anyway.
If We Never Said Goodbye, that one?
Yeah, that one. We Never Say Goodbye. You can hear her sing it beautifully, with the volume down, and she's really quite good. But on stage, they have her overamped and screaming at us. They have these video cameras doing these black and white, weird, like perfume angles. And it's like ridiculous. It's very presentational. And then no one's dressed in 1949. They're wearing black and white exercise clothes. It just was so horrible.
No, Eva, we do want to make time because we don't want to go out on a bad note. What was the most fun, best thing you saw?
Okay. Oh, yeah. This is by far the best thing I've ever seen. It's like when people ask me what to see, I just say, I don't care how much money, drop everything, go see Maybe Happy Ending with Helen Shen and Darren Criss, and bring a box of tissues with you because it was just so incredibly moving. Who knew robots could be so moving?
Whoa.
It was fantastic. The story, it reminded me of last year with William Jackson Harper and Primary Trust. It's just one of these things that grabs you by the heartstrings and just like, oh, and there's all these and talk now, this is good direction because there were little tiny touches, like this one little bit that I can't even tell people about because, and I wouldn't anyway because it's a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And I just start to cry just thinking about it.
Oh,
And everyone else does too. They all say when he does this, they're like, oh.
Okay, don't spoil it because I'm hoping to get to New York in a couple of weeks and I'm hoping to see it.
Yeah,
So
that's the one to definitely see.
Maybe happy ending, and we certainly wish a most happy, not an ending, but an ending to your current rehabbing of your knee, and that you're back springing across aisles to many theaters in New York. Eva Heinemann, happier, certainly, New Year in 2025 to you, and thank you so much for being back with us in the Daverhood.
Oh, I wouldn't miss your show for anything, especially on New Year's Eve. It's always so festive.
Thank you. Bye now.